The reason why you can do certain things and the reason why you can do certain things is because it's just you. You are the worst enemy. You are your own worst enemy. The once you realize, instead of trying to control your voice, like do this. Because the thing is, subconsciously, there's a part of yourself who knows you're not that person. You know that. The only way to change that is to listen to it. Listen what you're trying to say. They actually listen to it. Like, why is this voice in my head in the first place? And you dig down, it might be because of your past experiences. Maybe people you had who didn't treat you well as you wanted to, your upbringing, your environments, anything. Now, may you clarify the reason why? And it takes time, of course. It takes inflection. It takes a lot of emotional, what's it called? For I can even say the word. Emotional investment. And of course, time, resources, everything. If you want to make it fast, of course. But imagine having the awareness of why it happens. Understanding that part is the first positive force, but understanding that, being aware is like have in a way that you're gonna control. I mean, I won't say control because that's a really, really bad word to say. I mean, understanding and accepting the fact that you were not are, but you were that person. Because that person, that voice is still inside there trying to survive. Have you ever had that? It's like there's this voice that's always trying to survive. Even though it was like 10 years ago, it's still there. There's a reason why. It's because you haven't accepted. It's because you have been putting that voice down there. It's like on recognition. So it's gonna do everything in its power to bump it up, give you those emotions, weird emotions, trying to give those weird thoughts and everything until you don't accept that voice. And of course, it's kind of like weird to do that first, of course. Like, what voice you were thinking, like, what the fuck is this guy trying to say? But if you actually understand, I know for a fact there's some few people here who understand what I'm trying to say here. There is a voice. Imagine having that voice supporting you instead of just telling you to you're not enough, you're not good enough, you're not good enough to do this. You're never gonna succeed. Imagine having a voice who supports you, who tells you you can do it because you have done this. Imagine having a supportive voice. Imagine not needing anybody's approval. Imagine not being able to, I forgot the thing. But it is what it is. I think you know the point what I'm trying to say here. So that's the thing. Start listening to that voice. Understand where it came from. Accept it. What's the point? Why are you trying to disregard? It's not gonna be end of the world. You might think that if I accept it, I'm gonna become that person. It's not. It doesn't work like that because I used to feel I used to feel that way too. Because first I thought that if I accept that voice inside my head, right, I might become that person I was 3 years ago. But no, it didn't. It didn't even. What's that? Once I understood, once I accepted, it flipped the switch. It's like I became more aware and more enthusiasm as to what I was doing and what I was trying to achieve. It was trying to support me to get the goal that I want, the current version. The past version is trying to help me now. Instead of taking me back, making that you're not gonna be going to do this, you're not gonna be able to do this. And that is like, fuck, you got this. So accept it. Of course, you're gonna have those weird moments when you're like alone and doing this, but accept it. Once you accept that, you're gonna see the whole world. Because the thing is, if you don't know, there are some people like Charlie Morgan, he's a business guy, where even he said it, like where he was trying to grow his Easy Grow company, right? Not Easy Grow company, he had an agency or something. Then all of a sudden, when he understood that voice, understood what was stopping him, right? when he did that, he said that his his business tripled, 10x the amount of money he was making right now. And he had the idea because now he wasn't living the life with scarcity. He was living the life with abundance. Here's the thing, because for me, I used to think that the voice that I have is trying to like, what's it called? Is the reason I was trying to like remove. If I remove that voice, I won't have any reason to push myself or the goal I'm going for, like 10K per month, or approaching that girl, or anything. This disapproval of, or what's it called, for I don't say the word. Proving wrong to other people, anything, right? When you accept that, you might fear that you won't have that spark or that fuel to get that. But no, it doesn't work like that. You are programming yourself in a scarcity mindset when you are thinking like that. Once you accept that, you're gonna have so much abundance. You're like, fuck. You're not trying to win instead of not trying to lose. You're trying to win now. There's a difference there. See what I mean? So first, understand where the voice came from. Second, accept it. All right. Of course, you're gonna take time. Accept it. And third, live the life. And I mean being consistent. Not live the life, being consistent, because it's one thing, because there's a lot of things you have hold down back. And it takes time. And here's the thing, you might think, stop saying, oh, it takes time, I know that. But the thing is, that's true. It takes time and you don't know how to reflect effectively. Don't know what to pinpoint. If you don't know where to go for and how to accept it. Because sometimes people accept it and they go back to where they were. It doesn't work like that. When you accept it, that voice needs to support you. It's a long ass progress, bro. That's all I want to say in this video. And if you feel like this video was helpful or anything, and if you really actually want to understand how to get rid of, not get rid of, sorry, that was a bad way to put it, how to use that voice to help you and support you, you can go to the first link in the description. I have a community where I'm trying to help people out. Like there we have like 100 people in there, and you're like learning from each other. And maybe I just get them, like we have like weekly calls, we talk in there. And then if you join quickly, I'm giving people like one-on-one boarding call. So where I give them everything they need to know. And so yeah, if you are interested in that, just click the first link in the description. I see you there.